again to Elektro Vox Infest 2023. I am joined by the incredible Rissa. So, your show was fantastic. We've just had to fight through so many people telling them so. So yeah, well done.
Thank you.
If you could just introduce yourselves and what sort of music do you play to the people watching?
I'm Larissa and this is Tom. I'd probably best describe it as 80s synth pop that's dark.
Yeah, alternative.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, essentially I was sort of, when I listened to you during my research, I thought this is like Lana Del Rey but gothic, and it's fantastic. So I've had it on repeat for quite a while, to be honest. So.
That's a huge compliment. So,
yeah. All right, fantastic. So the 3 questions that you've selected to be asked then. So first one we'll go with is, what moment made you realise you wanted to make this music, and what were your first steps?
I'm trying to think back to the moment. I always wanted to make electronic music. And I remember, this is really random, but I remember not knowing how and really wanting to have that control over it as well. So before that I'd done like vocals and a few like piano bits and stuff, and then found Grimes on Tumblr showing you how you can do everything on your own.
Oh, okay.
And controlling everything on your own. So I started off in GarageBand. Started putting some bits together, and then after that it just all really went from there really. Started off as like a one-woman band, but always came off stage and felt like it needed more, it needed something else. You know, you'd watch these 5-6 piece bands and you'd stand in the crowd and you could feel the drums, and then that's when we got together.
Yeah.
And
now you've got drums.
yeah. But you add so much that people don't see to it. I think, you know, you can start making stuff, but actually when the drums are there, and it just like totally elevates it and then takes it somewhere else.
And it's always a risky move in music when you add a drummer to, because often the drummer just drowns out the singer, but the way you both just did that was, you honestly weren't drowned out at all. It was perfection. It was great. So
oh, that's cool.
yeah, good.
Yeah.
Okay. And the next question is, tell us about your recent release and the thoughts behind the tracks.
So recent release is quite an interesting one actually. It's not something that we've written. It's something that there's like a world post-punk group called the Ukrainians, and they reached out to lots of international artists for a compilation album. There's bands on it from Canada, Germany, Poland. They've come together and covered one of their tracks. So we got the track, or they gave us a bunch of tracks and was like, what do you want to cover? Because I've got some Ukrainian heritage.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So and the task was to sing it in Ukrainian as well. So yeah, we got the bunch of tracks and one kind of really resonated, and then it went from there really. And then we got together, put the whole thing together, and you actually inputted some of the synths.
I did a tiny bit of synth on it.
Yeah, so that
I
was
strayed from my lane.
yeah, which worked actually really well. But yeah, it was released on Thursday, and we've given up. Every artist on the album has given up their royalties. So so all the money goes to help the Ukrainian refugees.
And what's it called?
Tikovoda. Yeah.
So,
What does it mean?
I think it's like, is it Quiet Waters or?
Quiet Waters. You said that.
Quiet Waters. Yeah. My Ukrainian actually isn't that polished.
Well, it sounded good when you sang it downstairs.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But it's weird how you can almost like not speak in a certain way, or you find it difficult to speak a certain way, but then when you're singing it just comes like,
everyone can sing along to Rammstein, doesn't mean they can speak German.
exactly. Totally yeah.
Like it.
And then what does Infest Festival mean to you both?
A lot. I mean, it's amazing. Like, it's one of the best things that we've done. We did stay Infest 2 years ago.
Yeah, yeah.
And Larissa's from Bradford, so she's sort of aware of what it was, but I didn't know what it was or what to expect. And 2 years ago, we turned up and it was amazing, and everyone's so nice.
Yeah.
And then we've come here again this year, and it's just so well organised.
Yeah.
And everyone's really cool, and it's a great lineup.
It's just absolutely incredible.
Like a dream gig.
Yeah, I can't put anything else that's even in the same like category as it, because it is just incredible. Like you said, the people are just amazing. That it truly is a family that you see. Like the Infest family is absolutely there. And from a personal point, I think it means so much. So I grew up in Bradford, and my grandma lived around this area, around the university area. And I used to remember being a young girl and watching all these goths like trail down to the university and being like, oh, those people look so cool, I want to be like that one day. So it's actually amazing. Yeah, and to play this venue, it's a dream, isn't it? Yeah.
So we're really happy to be
incredible.
back. Yes.
Okay. So we'll do the 7 selection questions first.
Yeah.
So what would you like first, silly or a serious?
Let's go silly.
Silly. Okay. What would you like?
Serious. I'm going to go serious.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay,
I'm going
next
to go
one.
serious.
Serious.
Serious. Okay.
Silly.
4.
Silly.
Silly.
Loving it.
Serious.
Yeah. All
I
right.
wasn't expecting that from you.
Okay.
Serious guy.
So first, I think every band's gone for silly first, to be honest. I like it. So first silly one, and Taz asked this. So would you rather only ever play one of your songs ever again, every time you performed, or have every one of your songs slowly but inevitably turn into All Star by Smash Mouth?
One song.
One song.
Yeah.
There's only so much Smash Mouth you can take.
They both sound like torture, to be honest.
Right, and then as a serious one, if you could have an ideal sellout tour, which country would you like that to be in? And why?
I want to say just Europe, but that's not a country.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of like interaction on social and stuff are from Mexico,
Yeah.
aren't they?
Yeah.
And I feel like they're very passionate people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they certainly have some amazing bands out there.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that'd be the one.
Okay. And then there's another serious one. If you could perform with anyone, living or dead, who would that be and why?
Whoa, that's a hard question.
That is a really
That's
hard
a
question.
really
It's a
hard
heavy one,
question.
isn't it? Yeah.
Oh. I'd probably have to say like Nine Inch Nails.
Yeah.
Or Gary.
Gary, yeah.
Yeah.
One of those two. Or Tool, but that's slightly less fun.
Yeah.
Same for yourself? Yeah.
Yeah, I think 9 Inch Nails,
Yeah,
would be a
that's-
really cool one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or, actually, Depeche Mode. I know it's the go-to, but yeah.
No, not many people say Depeche Mode whenever I bring up similar questions. So,
Yeah.
it's good.
Yeah.
Okay, so a silly one by Tim. So what's the weirdest thing you've ever put on your rider and they've actually given you?
We never reply to the rider email.
Oh.
Because
You just turn up and they're like, you're not actually playing.
we'll send the text back, but we never ask for anything. We're simple people.
Yeah.
We don't need much.
Just happy to be there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we never ask for like.
Okay, well in that case, think of something silly that you might put on your rider one day.
An inflatable chair. Like a nice comfy inflatable. That's not silly, is it? It's just quite boring.
As long as it's not sweaty and sticky after
Yeah,
you just come off
yeah.
stage, I would say.
Yeah,
It's a pretty
yeah.
good one.
Paddling pool.
Paddling
Oh,
pool.
that would be great. Put your
Like
feet
beer
in
in
it.
it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, paddling pool would be fantastic.
Fantastic. Alright, and then a silly one. Which fictional character would you like to be for the day?
That's another great question.
It is.
I'm thinking you should say Xena Warrior Princess.
Good shout.
A Catwoman. I'd be Catwoman.
Yeah,
I'd totally be Catwoman.
I really want to say like the Punisher, but he's pretty mean.
Only to the people that deserve it.
Well, exactly. Yeah, that would be fun to be. Yeah, that would be good.
The Punisher's great. The people that seem to idolise him now are not so great.
Or yeah, Mandalorian possibly.
Mandalorian.
That would be fun. Play with Baby Yoda.
And a silly one, if you were a character in a game or a film, what abilities or powers would you have? That is quite similar to what you've just been asked though, so we will change that one.
I will say that I've just started playing Cyberpunk. Not played it yet, and we're talking about games now, but it's actually amazing. Really enjoyed that. What are the powers I've got in there?
So what, like putting Chrome in you so you can do random things?
Just like hacking, bio mods, cool hacking and weird stuff.
Yeah, I think it'd be pretty partial to having the mantis blade coming out of my arm.
Yeah, something like that.
I'd love to make myself invisible just so I can fuck with people.
Oh yeah.
A little bit. Yeah.
Completely mess their day.
Yeah, absolutely.
Where did I put my keys?
Alright. And then serious one is, what was the most memorable or fun night that you've had performing and why?
I'm going to jump in straight away and say stay Infest.
Yeah.
Stay Infest.
Oh my god, yeah.
None of us have been out for a long time.
Yeah.
It was our first gig back after COVID.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure, and we were like cage lions. And it was such a great night, and fun.
So when they had the sit-down audience.
Yeah. But it was still fun, and even like being here again today, we're like, are we gonna have as much fun as we had last time? It was legendary.
Yeah.
So
Glad to hear it.
Yeah.
Okay, and then the last question I have for you both is, do you have anything you'd like to say to your fans, or brand new fans that you must have made quite a few of today?
Thanks for checking us out.
Yeah.
We've been a bit slack on releasing stuff, but we've got quite a lot of stuff in the pipeline, so we're going to try and sort ourselves out and get it all out.
Yeah, absolutely. And thanks for sticking with us as well. Sticking with us, I think we've had, well, apart from the release that's been on Thursday, I think it's been a couple of years since we've had a release. And the fans have just absolutely stayed with us, and that means a lot.
It does.
Yeah. And I don't think you probably realise how much it makes our day when we see comments or posts or anything like that, or even just just coming to shows. It's the best feeling in the world, and it's why we do it.
It doesn't really feel real.
Yeah.
Says that they've seen us and they're with it. It's like, oh wow, is that real?
Absolutely, That's why we do it. So thank you.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, so thank you ever so much for joining me today, and thank you for watching. Press the buttons.
Elektro Vox.